we've done the last couple days, elimination by addition and subtraction. And we were able to eliminate our x's because the coefficients in front of them were the same. The number in front of our x's were the same. That is why we were able to eliminate them. Now, here is what we are doing today. Look at number 1. What do you notice about number 1? Foley. None of the numbers are the same here. Okay? So there's nothing here that we can eliminate right now. Now, I got a question. What's the number in front of my x? Mariah, if there's no number here, what's that number? 1. Very good. All right? So, that's a 1. Here's what I want to do. I need to multiply this bottom equation by something so that my x's will be the same. All right? So what do I need to multiply 1 by to get 2? Alyssa? 2. All right? So I'm going to multiply this bottom equation, everything, by 2. All right? And let me warn you right now. Don't miss this next 5 minutes, otherwise you're going to be lost for the next 3 days. All right? I need to multiply this bottom equation by 2 so that my x's will be the same and they will cancel. So, down here, this is going to be 2x plus 4y equals 10. Now, my suggestion for you, okay, does everybody see how I got from here to here? My suggestion to you, yes ma'am?
How would you know the difference from like adding it and then multiplying it?
Okay, how do I know when I add it and when I can add it and when I have to multiply it? Because up here, none of these numbers are the same. These x's are not the same, these y's are not the same. So that's why I have to multiply it. Nothing's going to cancel here. 3 and 2, 3 plus 2 is 5, 3 minus 2 is 1. Alright, so it's not canceled, it's not eliminated. Same thing over here. Alright? So the problem is none of these numbers are the same. None of the coefficients. So I multiply by 2 and this is what I get. Now my suggestion to you, after you have multiplied this, cross this out. Alright? Or on your whiteboards just erase it. So now, look, my x's are now the same, so I'm almost ready to eliminate it. The signs are also the same, so I'm going to change the signs. Minus 2x, minus 4x, minus 10. 2x minus, and from here it's the same. 2x minus 2x is 0. 3 minus 4 is negative 1. And 6 minus 10 is negative 4. So, y would be equal to positive 4. Substitute 4 back in up here for y. So I've got 2x plus 12 is equal to 6. Subtract 12. 2x equals negative 6. And divide by 2, x equals negative 3. So my answer would be negative 3, 4. Over here, number 2. Once again, I'm going to look to eliminate it, but I've got a problem because none of these numbers are the same. So, down here, this is a negative 1. This is going to be easy. Once again, if I multiply this 1 by 2, I'll get the same number there. So I'm going to multiply this whole thing by 2. So this will be negative 2m. This will be positive 4n. And this will be 10. Alright, now, my m's will eliminate because the numbers are the same. The signs are opposite already, so I'm ready to go. 2m minus 2m is 0. 3n plus 4n is 7n. 4 and 10 is 14. Divide by 7, n equals 2. Bring it back in, substitute it for n up here. So I have 2m plus 6 equals 4. Minus 6, 2m equals negative 2. Divide by 2, m equals negative 1. So my answer is negative 1, 2. I would like everybody to try number 3. Number 3, there are two options. If you want to, you could multiply the bottom one by 3 so you can eliminate your a's. Or you could multiply the top one by 2 so that you can eliminate your b's. Okay, for all of you who have answers without any work shown, you can't do that, all right? Don't erase your work, and I do not believe that anybody here is capable of doing this in your head, all right? Don't erase your work. Show me your work. Now, there are two options here. If I want to eliminate my a's, I need to multiply this bottom one by 3. I could also eliminate my b's by multiplying the top by 2. Alright? I could go either way. I'm going to do my a's. No real reason, that's just what I'm going to do. Multiply this bottom one by 3. So this will be 3a plus 6b equals 9. Now, I'm going to go and cross this out, or if I'm you, I'm probably going to erase it. My a's are almost ready to eliminate. The numbers are the same, but so are the signs, so I need to change it. Minus 3a, minus 6b, minus 9. So this is going to be 3 minus 3 is 0. Negative b minus 6b is negative 7b is equal to negative 7. Divide by negative 7, b equals 1. Bring it back in. Substitute that back in for b. Opposite of minus 1 is plus 1. So this is going to be 3. Divide by 3, a equals 1. So your answer is 1, 1. All right, so if you recognize that you can say, hey, I can eliminate my x's if I just multiply this by 2. Or I can eliminate my m's if I multiply that by 2. Or over here, you've just got an a, so you can multiply that by 3, or this top one by 2. All right? Sometimes, though, you're not going to be able to do that. Look at number 4. Number 4, none of the numbers are the same, and we have an additional problem. because I can't multiply 4 by something to get 6, or at least not a whole number. Can't multiply 5 by anything to get 7. Okay? Now, pay attention here. Will, can you watch? There may be a shorter way to do this. Alright? There may be a shorter way to do this, but this way will always work. Okay? Say with me. This way will always work. Alright? What I want to do, if I want to eliminate my x's, I am going to multiply the bottom equation by 4 and the top equation by 6. Alright? So, whatever's up here, I'm going to multiply on the bottom. Whatever's down here, I'm going to multiply on the top. Okay? This will always work. So now, 6 times 4, that will be 24x. 6 times 5 is going to be 30y. And 6 times 6 is going to be 36. On the bottom, 4 times 6 is going to be 24x. 4 times negative 7 is negative 28y. And 4 times negative 20 is going to be negative 80. Now, these numbers are big. The bigger they get, the more uncomfortable we get. Alright? But just learn to be comfortable with them. I'm going to come back and I'm going to cross out these equations. Now, my x's are almost ready to eliminate, but the signs are the same. So I'm going to change the bottom one. Get rid of some of these negatives. All right? Negative 24, positive 28, positive 80. All right? Now, see if you can work this with me in your head. 24 minus 24 is 0. 30 plus 28 is 58. So I've got 58y is equal to 36 plus 80, 116. All right? Next step, divide by 58. Y equals 2. Let's come back up. I'll use this top equation. 24x, my y is 2. 30 times 2 is going to be 60. So plus 60 equals 36. Next step, subtract 60. 24x equals negative 24. Divide by 24. X equals negative 1. X equals negative 1. So my answer is negative 1, 2. All right? Let's do... Oh, man. Let's do number 9. All right? Do number 9. Now, first of all, let me show you something. Wait just a second before you go. You remember how I told you there may be a faster way? Okay? Number 9, the faster way would just be to multiply the top one by 2, because 2 times 2 is going to be 4. Okay? That's the faster way. The way that will always work is to multiply the top one by 4 and the bottom one by 2. Alright? So there may be a faster way, but this way will always work. out. Let's work this out. On the top, all right, 4 times 2x is going to be 8x. 4 times 2y is 8y equals 20. On the bottom, 2 times 4 is 8x minus 8y equals 20. Now, combine them. This is going to be 8x, and 8x is 16x is equal to 40. All right? Divide both sides by 16. X is equal to 2.5. Next, bring 2.5 back in. For x in either one of these equations, I'll use the top one, it doesn't have negatives. 8 times 2.5 is going to be, what, 20? 20 plus 8y equals 20. Subtract 20. 8y equals 0. Divide by 8. Y equals 0. So your answer is 2.50. Do number 8. Again, there is a shorter way.